Is there any way to make sure that they send you money from Russia to buy cigarettes?
No.
No. Fine.
The issue is not money. You don't smoke, not because you don't have cigarettes, but because
I know.
our prisoners don't smoke. Does she know you're in captivity?
Don't know. Here's what I want to know.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
Fine.
What do you do?
I watch the news, eat, drink, sleep, read books.
Are you doing everything in captivity?
Yes.
When did you have time? When did you get captured?
1st of February.
Introduce yourself.
Soslavsky Igor Vitalyevich. Born on the 7th of October, 1998. Born in Bolshoi Kaiman. Lived in the city of Vladivostok.
Where did you study?
I studied at the Primorsky Polytechnic College.
On whom?
For the construction, operation of buildings and structures, architect.
Architect?
Yes, foreman.
Basically, good job. Did you get a degree?
No.
Why?
All because of financial difficulties in the family. At 17, I dropped out of college, took a sabbatical, and went to work at a car wash.
Was the training free?
Education was paid, $440 a year.
That's not a lot.
Yeah, not much.
Family and children?
Yes, there is a child. We didn't form a relationship. The child is 2.5 years old.
Fine. Have you served in the military?
Yes.
By whom? Where?
I'm a specialty treatment chemist. City of Baikin, 57th Separate Guards Motorized Rifle Brigade.
In the NBC Protection Intelligence Platoon. What have you been taught?
I sat in the office, followed the readings of radiation measuring instruments in the brigade. The dosimeter IMD-7, every 2 hours recorded readings in the journal, intervened day after day.
When was that?
From 2017 to 2018.
Once every 2 hours you just wrote numbers in a journal?
Yes.
Were you given military secrets?
No.
Why?
What military secret?
I don't know, maybe you'll tell something secret there. It is clear that after the army you returned back, then what did you do?
I got a job at a car wash because I was expelled from college.
Why?
When I got into the army, academic leave ended.
Well, in theory, being in the army automatically extends academic leave.
And I did not recover, I went to work.
It's clear. What education do you have now?
9 classes.
Okay. You worked as a car wash, lived with a girl. Did you live with your parents or separately?
With parents.
There is a child, why didn't you formalize the relationship?
We didn't have time.
Even because of the war?
We broke up.
Why did they break up?
It just didn't work out, we didn't get along.
Fine. And how long have you been separated?
In July.
Last July?
Last year.
How were you mobilized?
I signed the contract on the 5th of April, hoping to get official employment, salary, social security package. And I was mobilized.
You received?
Not really.
You signed the contract on April 5th. Your special military operation was already underway. Did they give you a salary?
Yes, I get paid.
Social guarantees?
Well, I hadn't served that long, I was hoping to get into the mortgage system.
It takes 2 years to serve.
More.
Well, or more. This I don't know. You have to serve 2 or 5 years, then a military mortgage is given.
Until I got there.
What didn't you get? Maybe you just didn't complete your service?
I haven't finished yet.
Well, then they gave you everything. Why tell a lie? What did you become under the contract?
I'm a Marine Airborne Assault Brigade gunner.
Private, huh?
Yes.
When were you sent to war?
I got here on the 27th of April.
On the 5th of April signed and immediately got there? And how many times have there been?
This is the second time.
You were caught on the 27th of April. In what place, what direction?
Donetsk direction, we're somewhere near Volnovakha. We were not at Volnovakha itself, in the vicinity, we stood nearby in the field.
How much did you run?
We stood there for a month, then I received a shrapnel wound in the shoulder and was evacuated to Russia.
How long have you been rehabilitated?
6 months.
How much were you paid?
40,000.
How did you spend them?
I helped relatives. Grandmother finished building the house, repaired the car, bought a car for my mother.
What?
Mercedes.
Which?
GL 550.
SUV?
Yes.
How much money does it cost? Million?
20,000.
It's used, right?
Yes.
This, roughly speaking, was already the month of October, right?
August, September.
September to October. Didn't have enough of the first time?
I was treated, I had problems with my back.
I didn't ask about that.
I tried the second time not to go.
Well, tell me, how did you try? That as a result you are sitting here in front of me.
I don't know, maybe after the first trip, maybe after the first check they didn't watch. I have a spinal displacement, intervertebral disc pressure and second-degree scoliosis. I suspected hypertension, and then it turned out that I still have problems with my back.
I didn't ask about that. Did you want to not go for medical reasons?
They called me and said, "Get ready, go to the warehouse to get equipment, on the 10th day you go back."
What month?
November.
What did you say?
I said I was getting tested. I was told, either prison or you're going now. I got together in half an hour.
You didn't try to get away with it, to be honest.
I was told to get an exemption and I would not go. I've been trying to get a release for these few days. I was told that this is not a hospital case, and we cannot give you release. When we were lined up in the brigade for inspection, I turned to the higher authorities with the documents. I was told that now their doctors will examine me. They took me to the surgeon. He said that in his part 1 was healthy and did not need an urgent operation, so I'm leaving tomorrow. The next day I arrived at the brigade. I didn't have a form, because the first time everything was lost.
How did you get hurt the first time?
Fragmentation with a mortar in the shoulder.
Were you in positions in a trench somewhere?
Yes, it hit 3 meters from the trench.
In a nutshell, the young man's story is about a group of Marines, who aren't really Marines, who rode in an armored personnel carrier that was knocked out. Yes? Well, someone managed to jump, someone did not.
We jumped off.
They jumped off the vehicle and ran into the house. The house was surrounded. You called the fire on yourself?
Yes.
5 days you hung out in the house, then you went down to the basement, right?
Yes.
Some of them have frostbite, right?
Yes, I probably do too.
You probably have frostbite, too. The bottom line is that their group was taken prisoner. What is bad about this case is that the young man made a great deal of money fighting in a foreign country and bought a Mercedes for his mother. What in my formulation is wrong?
Everything is correct. What can I say? After the first trip, I'm already reluctant to fight, and initially I didn't want to fight.
You did not want to fight, but you wanted to get 3 million after being wounded. Then you rehabilitated for 6 months, you were paid a salary. Everything is fine, you finally have money, life is good. What car do you have?
I have a Nissan.
Nissan. Which?
Gloria.
So it is beneficial to go to a foreign country to kill people. Attempts not to participate a second time, you did not. Because trying to get yourself exemption from service is about nothing. War, injuries, rehabilitation, money, everything is fine. You were sent to fight, you went again. When did you visit Ukraine for the second time?
November 11th.
November 11th. They were taken prisoner on the 1st of February. For 2.5 months you ran wonderfully, received about $3,000. How much was the salary?
$2,500.
Okay, $2,500 salary. You did not want to end the army, although you could. Why didn't you finish the contract?
I have a contract for 6 months, it ended on the 5th of October. On September 21st, mobilization was announced, and those who did not run out of contracts can no longer be fired.
They have a closed system where you can't jump off because they have to throw new meat.
You either lose a limb, or you fight on.
This is fine?
No.
Why did you come to kill?
I'm telling you, I tried.
I didn't ask that. The difference with your city is 8 hours. How many thousand kilometers is that?
9,800, almost 10.
10,000 kilometers. How do you personally answer the question, why are you here? Order? Lies.
We are redundant here.
The fact that you are superfluous is understandable. You are murderers, marauders and robbers who came to a foreign land, destroying cities. How do you like the locality? You were in Dachi, right?
Yes.
How do you like Dachi after your arrival?
Everything is destroyed.
Why did you not bring the 40,000 that you received, did not give them back to civilians who are no longer there? You are an army of liberators, as you shout everywhere, we have come to liberate. What did you free people from their property? Who gave you permission to enter this house? Who is he anyway? This nonsense, with calling fire on yourself, as in the Second World War. Do you know the difference between the Second World War and the Great Patriotic War?
World War II began in September 1939.
Yes.
Great Patriotic War 22nd June 41st.
And how did they differ?
The entry of the USSR into the war.
I didn't understand.
Since the beginning of World War II, no one has touched the USSR?
The USSR had been at war since '39. Did you know that?
No.
Officially they fought, they divided Poland together with Nazi Germany.
I don't know about this.
Well, see, you don't know. How are your troops different from Nazi Germany?
Don't know.
Well, find 3 differences. What did Nazi Germany do?
Attacked.
Attacked. What did your beloved homeland do?
Attacked.
Attacked. Is there any way to call this the same behavior?
Yes.
Your mother is not answering, I am trying to call the regular number. We have just heard this story many times. But you are a person who comes to fight with us twice without actually doing anything. Well, what can we talk about? But there are those who came 3 times. Hello? Yes, good afternoon. Please go to WhatsApp. Yes, this is a Ukrainian number, 380. Good afternoon.
Hello.
How are you doing?
How can I be doing when my son is in captivity?
So what? You have a Mercedes. Why did you let him go a second time?
How can I not let him go?
Like a normal mother. As a normal mother, don't let her son go kill other people. Here he is now in captivity. After being wounded, he arrived, gave you all gifts. Did you all like it and send it again?
I
don't understand.
There are orders.
I don't understand.
This is the army.
If he is killed, what will you answer for yourself? What did he die for?
You ask me such questions.
This is a normal question.
I can't.
Well, let's think together. You will talk to him now, but I am interested in the position of the mother. What if he hadn't been captured? He got lucky. He will tell you himself. He was lucky they didn't get killed. Our subscribers paid for their lives. If he had been killed, what would you be sitting, smoking and thinking now? What did he die for?
Let me not answer this question.
And I want you to answer, please.
I didn't think about it.
Come to think of it.
I know that my son will return alive and well. I believe in it.
So I'm not asking about that.
That's all I'm thinking about.
Why is he killing us? Are you sleeping well?
No, I don't sleep.
Why?
In my opinion, the answer is obvious.
You'd sleep normally if you didn't let him go a second time.
I wouldn't have slept well either if I hadn't let him go a second time.
Why don't you sleep well?
Because he could be jailed.
So maybe it's better to sit in jail. Although they don't put anyone in jail, they don't put you in jail. When will you learn how to use the internet, and talk to some lawyers? You don't go to jail.
There is such a law.
There is a law, but they don't use it. Because they should have put half of you in jail, but they don't put you in jail.
I don't know.
You never know anything. Please answer my question, why would your son die? Why did 140,000 people who had already been buried die? 140,000 dead. Do you know the real statistics?
No, I don't know other statistics.
I'm telling the truth, you watch TV, don't you?
They speak differently.
Differently.
I do not watch TV.
How many people died before your eyes?
20 people.
20 people, this is for the last trip. You have 6,000 people on TV. But if it were?
I don't watch TV at all. I haven't turned it on for 12 years.
12 years. Who did you vote for?
I didn't vote.
That is, for Putin. If you want to talk to your son, I need your consent to record and publish this conversation.
Yes, let's do it.
You don't say where you are, well, you are a prisoner.
Hello.
Hello, dear. How are you there?
All right, all is well.
How you are being held, please tell me.
Well fed. The food is good, we read books.
You cut your hair?
Yes, I shaved. How are you?
Until you come back, I won't feel well.
How long have you known?
On the 8th day I found out that you were missing. On the 11th I was thrown a video where you are taken prisoner. Ilona found it and threw it to me, at the moment where you shout, "Don't shoot." That is, it was not clear whether you were alive at all, and what happened next. It was on Saturday, and on Wednesday they sent me the second part of the video, where you are already sitting, calling yourself. It became clear that you were alive, and I calmed down a bit. Of course, we are waiting for there to be exchanges, so that you will be exchanged as soon as possible, returned home. I really hope you don't go again.
There has already been one exchange.
I know, yes, I saw, and that 6 people from our unit there are present in this exchange.
Yes.
I hope you'll be changed soon.
We live, sleep, treat us well. Constantly fed well too. Well, I got hurt.
What kind of injury did you get?
Shrapnel in the shoulder, in the left. Well, that's okay, small. Where are you now?
I'm about to leave for the airport now, because I was coming to Irkutsk on my own business, land issues, and so on. So I've planned this trip. Son, tell me, how is it in general, when is the exchange going to happen?
I do not know yet.
Well,
differently.
Do they tell you something about it?
They don't say much. If there is an exchange, I will be on the lists, they will say.
But are you being treated?
Yes, my wound has healed.
The shrapnel was not removed.
In Vladivostok, they will remove it.
I've seen a video before of them mocking you.
They don't bully.
Right?
They treat and feed. Then they took us out, gave us food, gave us bread, gave us water. We sat for 8 days, eating ice, without food, without anything.
8 days?
Yes. On the 3rd or 4th day, we found ice, broke it, ate it. Then, in the basement, we found a jar of honey. Also ice, dirty. We ate like, sweet without water, then we were captured, they immediately gave us water. 6 of us were given 1.5 or 2 boxes of water. We were fed. Then they brought us to the second place, I don't know where. We were also fed and watered there, provided medical assistance. They do not mock, everything is civilized.
God bless.
In this regard, our propaganda probably works in the other direction.
I think that both countries have their own propaganda.
Everything is possible. How is Lilia?
Lilia? Why don't you go home and talk about Lilia? Because now is not the time to talk.
Speak like it is. Give me the number, do you hear?
Do you want her number? Do you want me to send it to you?
Yes, on WhatsApp.
I do not think it's a good idea.
I say send it.
Son, this is not a good idea. The dialogue is being recorded and will be published.
The number will not be published.
The number will not be published.
No, I understand. I just don't want to mention the details of your personal life here.
It is your right.
Voice the personal life of another person. It's wrong, not for you, son, or for her, whatever it is.
Can I talk to a girl without a video recording?
No.
No? So it's all bad?
Well, how can I tell you? I just saw her true face in 2 months.
And what's next then?
We agreed that you would come back. Then you will decide your own relationship there.
Anyway, send me her number, I want to chat with her.
Son, everything she told you was a blatant, cynical lie.
Okay, I still don't understand.
The girl lives happily. She is doing well.
How does he live?
Hello? I say the girl lives happily. She is doing well. 2 funds, from all sides she is loved there, appreciated, she has clubs and so on.
It's clear.
Entertainment, driving girlfriends around the city at night or friends. I don't know, I haven't seen it specifically, but it's regular. The car came to the parking lot 19 times in January, half as many of them were overnight stays.
Understood.
I just don't want to tell here the details that came to me, which I later found out with her in a dialogue, And how I was exposed there, between mutual friends.
Okay. How is Tanya?
Your grandmother naturally had a very hard time, until she came to the realization, and the exact knowledge that you were alive. Andrei doesn't know, she didn't tell him, she couldn't tell him.
So tell everyone it's okay.
Of all, only Andrei does not know.
Tell everyone that everything is fine and I'm alive.
I said of course.
I hope to come soon.
I really hope so too, son.
While we are being treated.
I have not yet asked the command how it will be after the captivity, but I really hope that you will not be sent anywhere later.
We'll send.
I've had enough in a year of captivity, wounds, and so on.
Not the worst option, because you can die. I think it will be necessary for the third time.
No, I do not consider this option at all. Now I will do everything so that you do not go anywhere.
Well, either he is disabled without legs, without arms. Why didn't you speak right after the first time?
Okay.
Because I was hoping that our command would not send him for health reasons.
Well, yes, I was talking about documents, back, hypertension.
He has a displaced intervertebral disc. He is forbidden in general for health reasons to carry heavy loads, and even elementary equipment. How much does it weigh there, all this armor, everything that you put on yourself there?
30 kilograms, and I cannot more than 5 kilograms, otherwise there will be a hernia. Tell everyone that everything is fine.
Say hello to Igor.
Hi, Igor.
Come on, let him see you.
Hello.
Are you already well?
Yes, already.
Come back home quickly.
Thanks, let's say goodbye.
Honestly, you look much better now than you did in the video where you were taken prisoner. I didn't recognize you at first, I only recognized you by your voice. It was just not clear at all.
Calm down, I say, calm down, you hear?
Come back, please, soon.
I'll be back, of course. Come on, don't cry, okay?
I try, my dear, I love you very much.
Okay, goodbye.
Please call.
There you can also ask the command to make lists, create lists for us at all.
I have already been everywhere I could, up to the military prosecutor's office, so that you could be returned, exchanged.
Okay, goodbye.
Call if you can, okay?
I won't be able to call again.
Will not be?
Yes, don't worry. Everything is fine with us, we live normally, we sleep on beds, we have bed linen, everything is fine, we are well fed. We'll call next time when they exchange us, we hope. That's it, I love you very much too, say hello to everyone.
Okay, I will. Goodbye, darling, I love you.
I love you too.
Take care of yourself.
Love too. Yes, okay. Goodbye.
Thanks a lot.
I don't feel comfortable talking to her. Do you know for what reason?
Because she sent.
This is one reason, well, it's called hypocrisy, there is such a word, you know? Here she will act like this, but here it will be different. The second time she sent, the third time she will do everything, but will not send. It's called lying. At the same time, she said that she had not yet told anyone anything. At the end of the dialogue she said that it had already reached the prosecutor's office. I do hear.
She didn't speak.
I hear it, just as you do. Traditionally, we have prisoners of war address their fellow citizens if they want to. It makes no sense to address them, though. Whether you address slaves or not, you're still driven like cattle to the slaughter. You are a prime example. The wound wasn't enough, you should have had a second wound. Maybe it was necessary that you were not saved there, so that she understood everything. Like a hero, came back from the war, bought a car, made repairs. You could do it again.
She did not want the first and second time.
She didn't want to, and she didn't send you. These are completely different words. You didn't want it twice, but you're here twice. The first time you were injured was not enough. Now captured, the third time is likely to die. If you want, contact your people, if you want not to. Someone should go here or not.
Probably not worth going here. About the fact that in captivity they mock us, this is all a lie. They feed us, provide medical assistance, they treat us well. In general, about bullying in captivity is a lie. I wish everyone peace, goodness, so that this war ends soon. In general, fewer wars to our land.
What is our land?
Planet.
Well, only your crazy old man can't stop. Name all the wars that your Russia has unleashed since the 90s.
Chechen Republic.
Yes, it happened twice.
Participated.
2 wars.
Afghanistan.
3.
Abkhazia.
4.
Syria.
5.
Serbia, I heard something like that.
Well, yes, it was.
Armenia, Karabakh. Peacekeeping forces.
Transnistria. Are there at least 3 years without a war? Because this old man, this is your king, crazy. Stalin too. We're done.